I get some questions once in a while about parenting and things that you may regret as a parent. And I get questions, is there anything that I regret as a parent? Are there things that I wish that I could have done different? There's two parts to this. One is, of course, I think every parent has stuff that they look at and they say, man, I wish I probably could have done that better. You got to be really careful about the time that you allow your children to have smartphones, because you have a computing power that is much greater than what NASA had in the 60s and 70s, and you have it in the palm of your hand. Literally anything that you want to find is right there in the palm of your hand. You can get it on the internet. Along with that comes some dangers. There are some things that you don't want your kids to find. Did you know that the first age of exposure to porn is going to be average for guys? It's about 9. By the time they're 11, they're exposed more than once a day to porn. And what that does to them and the way that they view a healthy relationship, the way that they're going to view their role as a man, as a father, as a husband, the way they're going to view women is going to completely be altered as a result of what they're seeing. And they're going to do things that aren't realistic in life, in a relationship. It's just truth. So when your kids are exposed to that at a young age, their expectations are improperly managed as to what is in a relationship and what it takes in that relationship. And so I know that my kids, they were exposed at a young age. They had smartphones way too young. And if there's one thing I could do different, that would be it. The other part of this question is the word regret. I don't know if I have regrets. I can always look back over my life. I can look over any instance and I can say, I wish I would have handled that better. I wish I could have done that better. I wish that I had led better. I wish I had the tools then, or I wish. If you're not careful, then regret can set in. But the problem with regret is that usually regret means that you could have the experience and it being a negative thing. That experience that you have, that you carry with you, that's what makes you you now. You have the tools now. You know not what to not do. You know how to handle the situation because what you chose on that side of it, it didn't work. The way that you handled it then didn't work. So instead of carrying around regret, you can say, hey, now I have the tools going forward to be able to handle that effectively. I can be a champion in that arena now, whereas before I think I learned a lot. And there may be relationships that are attached to that. There may be a relationship that's altered as a result of that. Well, maybe that's on you. You can make that right. You can do your role in making that right. But carrying around the regret, don't do that. Because you carry around regret, it's going to affect your confidence moving forward in how you handle situations, even parenting or in your marriage or in a work situation. It doesn't matter what it is. When your confidence is affected, now you're going to be carrying that regret. You're going to be leading with that regret, and it's going to affect much more than just your ability to handle that circumstance in the future when it comes up again. Does that make sense? Stay dangerous.